Welcome to my YouTube channel, Family Drama Files. Please like, share, subscribe for more emotional videos.
I walked into the courtroom with empty pockets and no lawyer. My own father laughed because he believed I had already lost. The other side smiled with confidence. Then the judge looked at one document and the entire courtroom fell silent. One signature changed everything. Even their attorney turned pale. My father could barely stand. Stay until the end because this shocking courtroom moment exposed a family secret no one expected. James never imagined that the hardest battle of his life would be against his own father. After his mother passed away, the family business and property became the center of a bitter legal fight. James had worked beside his parents for years, but every important document had always been handled by his father. Friends advised him to give up because no one could defeat experienced lawyers alone. As he entered the courtroom, his father looked across the room with a cold smile. Loud enough for everyone to hear, he said that James could not even afford a lawyer and should stop wasting the court's time. The people sitting behind them quietly laughed. James felt embarrassed but refused to walk away. Every page appeared complete. It seemed impossible to challenge. If the family ever ended up in court, the courtroom became completely silent. Inside the envelope was a handwritten letter together with one legal document that no one had seen before. The judge examined every page carefully. Then he looked directly at the opposing attorney. He said that James would not be needing a lawyer today because the document spoke for itself. The attorney suddenly lost his confidence. His face turned white as he realized the signature belonged to a legal expert, whose work was almost impossible to challenge. He whispered that this changed everything. James looked at his father for the first time since entering the courtroom. The man who had mocked him only minutes earlier could barely remain standing. His knees weakened as he recognized the signature instantly. It was the attorney his late wife had secretly hired. After discovering plans to cut James out of the inheritance, the judge explained that the newly presented document was canceled. Every later agreement because it proved fraud had taken place. The property and family business legally belonged to James according to his mother's protected wishes. The courtroom remained silent, while the judge ruled in James's favor. Years of lies collapsed within minutes. The people who had laughed at him moments earlier could not even look him in the eyes. As James left the courthouse, he carried no anger and no desire for revenge. He carried something far more valuable. The truth had finally been heard. He realized that real justice does not always belong to the richest person in the room. Money can hire lawyers, but it cannot erase the truth.